Donald Trump and signs that his lead could be hurting the entire Republican Party. That's the finding of a new poll. According to the Marist survey, 70% of Latinos say Donald Trump is insulting and offensive. And almost 2/3 of Latinos, 65%, say Donald Trump is hurting the image of the entire GOP. Among Hispanics, Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio have the highest favorability ratings, but neither has the Hispanic support Republicans had a decade ago when 40% voted for President George W. Bush. Meantime, Donald Trump has hit another all-time high. A Washington Post ABC News poll has Donald Trump at 33%. Dr. Ben Carson has jumped to second place with 20. This is among Republicans, by the way. This is among registered Republicans. So you see there, Dr. Ben Carson at 20%, and then nobody else even in double digits. So it's those two, and then everybody else, at least for today. And that you have the son of and the brother of a former president of the United States with $120 million in the bank, languishing in single digits, is one of those things that make you scratch your head in this election season. We have Team Fox coverage, Mike Emanuel with new Democratic polls, and Hillary Clinton taking a major hit in those. First, let's get to Doug McKelway, who's live in Washington. Hello, Doug.
Hey, Shep, those Trump liabilities among Hispanics that you talked about are some of the reasons that Democratic Party leaders are very content to sit back and just watch Trump lead the GOP parade. But this is no ordinary election year, and the rise of alternative candidates in both parties is defying the conventional thinking. Take, for example, Governor Scott Walker's standing. He once rode high atop the GOP field, especially in Iowa. Now he has fallen precipitously, coming in at only 2% in this new Washington Post poll. Many analysts see his fall linked to a cautiousness in answering those gotcha questions. Other mainstream GOP candidates, though, are succumbing to the Trump juggernaut, too.
Rick Perry, Lindsey Graham, Jeb Bush, all tank right after they attack him. He's the hottest thing of the summer because he's interesting. And I think the conventional rules of politics don't apply to him.
The one candidate who is within striking distance of Trump at this point in the race, Ben Carson, apologized on Friday for, quote, taking the bait and questioning Trump's faith.
I think I did slip, and that's why I apologize.
Meanwhile, Jeb Bush and Carly Fiorina seem to be harnessing some of Trump's criticism to their own advantage. Bush has lost almost 50 pounds of weight on the paleo diet. We're told there may be a bit more red meat in Bush's delivery. At the upcoming Wednesday night debate at the Reagan Library, Bush promises to be higher energy and to give as good as he gets. Fiorina, meanwhile, is using Trump's face comment of last week in a provocative new ad that courts female voters.
Look at this face. And look at all of your faces. The face of leadership. Note to Democrat Party, we are not a special interest group. We are the majority of the nation. I am proud of every year and every wrinkle.
There are those who believe Trump may face a reckoning eventually, given his lack of a ground game in so many of these key battleground states. But then again, Trump is slated to hold a rally tonight at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. That arena holds about 20,000 people. All the complimentary tickets are already spoken for. Shep?
Doug, thanks.